So the plan was to get super into Heroes of the Storm and start covering content for that and playing that and enjoying that, because I was. And then on a whim, I decided to try Battlerite because I had noticed that it went free to play. So I was like, okay, sure, yeah, why not? I've heard good things, and any and all notions of Heroes of the Storm have just gone out the window. This game, Battlerite, condenses what I like about games like Heroes of the Storm, MXM, all of that, and condenses that into short and very intense, very competitive PvP matches. You don't have to worry about minions. You don't have to worry about really any of the fluff that accompanies beating your opponent's faces in. And when I say that it's very skill-based and very competitive, I mean it, and that is likely due to the way the game controls. This is not your typical MOBA where you just right-click everywhere and then you have your skills that are sometimes auto-targeting or lock-on or even, you know, of course, the skill shots, but this game is all skill shots. And not only that, your basic attacks are skill shots, you use WASD to move around, and there's zero latency issues, so it feels very direct. It feels very timely. No, timely, bad word. Immediate. It's very immediate. The combat is just, bam, just instantaneous. You feel the sword that you're swinging at the fingertips of your left-clicking finger. So you have great controls, combined with a bevy of heroes, from melee warriors to ranged attackers to support characters, and they're all pretty well balanced. There aren't too many that feel overly overpowered, and when you do die or you do something cool and you win, you really get that feeling that what you did really mattered. And it's not like you can get ganged up upon by 5 other people and it's 1v5. At most, it's 1v3, because you have 2v2 matches and you have 3v3 matches. 3v3 is a little bit more chaotic, but if you want that sweaty competitive feeling, then 2v2 is where it's at, because teamwork is still important, but it is possible to win 2v1 fights. And every match has their own set of really awesome clutch moments or incredibly epic or close defeats and wins that it's just addictive. You just want to play match after match. And these matches are very short, so you can get into the action and out of the action really quick. You don't have 20, 30, 40, or 50-minute matches that you have to worry about a la most MOBAs. The game also has a bevy of modes, 2v2, 3v3, and even their own kind of MOBA-esque mode where each team has their own boss that you have to protect, and there are objectives that spawn around the map, and if you complete the objectives more than the other team, then you'll get the opportunity to attack their boss and vice versa, and you take turns, and that's really cool. So it's not like there's not a lot to do. There is. The game also teaches you in a really good way on how to play the game properly and utilize the map effectively, as well as demonstrating how important getting the orb at the middle of the map is, as well as the health pickups and the energy pickups. And once you utilize everything you have at your disposal, you'll find yourself overcoming the craziest of odds, and it's incredibly satisfying. As you may know, this game started off as a paid title. All of the heroes were unlocked for anyone who bought access into it, and in terms of unlocking things for your character, those are all strictly cosmetic. The game has since gone free to play, and I'm sure some people are worried that it might be pay to win, or super grindy, or this and that and the other. The thing is, though, yes, you don't have access to all of the heroes as a free player, and you do have to grind gold to unlock heroes one at a time, but they do give you a lot of heroes for free on a weekly rotation, which is quite nice, and they even give you a few heroes for free permanently starting off. But the best part is that as a free player, the only thing you're grinding for are new heroes to use. And once you have a hero, you have full access, 100% access to everything that they are capable of, just like another player who has spent $50 on the game getting the ultimate pack and a bunch of cosmetics. And that's another thing. The cosmetics in this game are fair. Some of the most fair I have seen in any free-to-play title, right up there with Path of Exile. Leveling up your account and leveling up each individual hero will give you access to currencies, things that will allow you to buy either more heroes or something like silver chests, which give you a couple of random cosmetics. All of the chests, by the way, are nothing but completely 100% cosmetics. There is nothing in the game that you can buy with real money or in-game currency that would help you customize your character in a way that would determine your gameplay success. You have your daily and weekly quests, which can give you chests, which can give you currencies to help unlock new heroes if you're a free player. You have achievements that come and go. Once you've completed them, you'll get a lot of chests. I've gotten so many chests just from playing the game normally without even using the in-game currency to buy chests. I've just gotten a ton from leveling my account, leveling my heroes, that I probably already have around 30 pieces of cosmetic DLC for a variety of characters, some that I don't own, but hey, still. So with free-to-play worries out of the way, this game has such esport potential, and it has a lot of esports going for it already. The ranked mode and everything, the way you can climb the ladders, the tournaments that people can win some pretty decent money for, I think a few $100s, if not more than that, is really, really cool to see. And because it's free to play, it averages around 20,000 players at peak on Steam, and that's really good. I mean, that's up there in the free-to-play echelon of games on Steam. 20,000 is really, really good, and it's likely only going to grow because it's very accessible. It doesn't take a lot of time to complete anything. There's really nothing unfair about it. It's a good-looking game. It sounds good, the music is great, and the characters are unique and memorable. And on top of all of that, Battlerite has its own kind of mini YouTube ecosystem. You have an in-game replay system and an in-game editor that allows you to take your really cool moments and clip them together or what have you. And then you can upload those videos, those clips, to this game's own YouTube, like I said, and people can like them and follow you and all this kind of stuff. It's kind of like a mini YouTube inside of the game, which is really, really cool, and that'll be great for me to have to show you guys, like, community highlights on a weekly basis, stuff like that, because that's something I'm definitely planning on doing. And it may sound like I'm spooging all over this game, that I love it to death, and it's 100% perfect. Is it 100% perfect? I mean, no. There are some balance issues, I'm sure. I haven't spent a massive amount of time with every single character, but I have come across a few that I'm like, I don't know, that's kind of strong in my opinion. That might need a little tweaking, but that's a far cry from some of the other games and their balance issues. I mean, there's very few bugs that I've come across, if any, really. The community is generally respectful. You know, you've got your GG well played at the end of the end of a match. Very few people will say something like easy peasy or whatever. That's you don't really see that much, which is really, really nice. And overall, it's definitely worth trying it out as a free game, and if you do like it, you can spend 30 bucks and unlock all of the heroes, including all future heroes, for that amount of money. Just like you would in Paladins, it's very similar to Paladins in that way. But really even more fair than that when it comes to unlocking cosmetics if you are a free player and you don't want to spend any money on chests. Like I said, I already have more than a few legendary skins and some legendary weapons, all from just playing the game normally, and I'm only level 15 out of whatever the max level is. So here's the plan going forward. I'm going to be playing this a lot and streaming it a lot on Mixer, as well as uploading a good amount of content of Battlerite here on my YouTube channel. I'll also be doing some Shadow of War content because expansions are coming and there's always free updates to look forward to. And I know you guys like the Orc vs. Orc stuff, so I'll keep doing that as well. But this game is probably going to be my go-to bread and butter game for a while because it really scratches that itch for me. I am all about that PvP, and this game does it right. So let me know what you think about Battlerite in the comments down below. It is only on PC, sadly. There is no console support currently, but with its ever-continuing success, there's a chance that it might show up on consoles one day and even be cross-platforming. How cool would that be? But let me know what you guys think. If you enjoy the video, then you know what buttons to press to make me happy as a YouTuber. Thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned.